this week's episode, I literally cannot say at my usual pace, so I'm gonna have to say this literally one word at a time. So, tanks for the memory. Like, tank with an S for the memory. And what this is that this is a winter episode, which obviously should have come at winter, but we're in spring already. And this is an episode that mainly focuses on Rainbow Dash, as she is basically, as her pet tank is going into hibernation for the winter, and she does not want to see her pet tortoise sleep for the entire winter, and tries everything in her power to keep him awake. Him or her, or I can't remember, awake. I think they might have said in the episode that Tank was a she. Yeah, I'm gonna refer to Tank as a she. Well, anyways, Rainbow Dash basically, it starts with running of the leaves, of course, paying attention to the continuity of the first season, and Rainbow Dash finding out that Tank is starting to yawn, as of course the rest of the gang find out that, of course, Rainbow Dash is, that her tortoise is, hibernating. But she is just like, I don't want my tortoise to hibernate, as of course she decides to go all Grinch and be like, stop the whole entire factory to go up to the factory itself. Well, actually, we're not up to that point yet. No, I guess we are. To go up to the entire factory and stop the snow from coming down. But of course, at first she messes with the cloud movers by, of course, messing with the cloud by moving all the clouds and getting rid of all of them, which of course doesn't work, seeing how they have like hundreds, even thousands of them. And later on, Rainbow Dash and Tank sneak into the factory, which I'm surprised they even brought that back in. And they sneak into the snow factory, and unfortunately, Rainbow Dash finds the place where they store all the water. Which sadly, I didn't want to make this joke here because obviously, A, I live. Well, actually, I didn't want to say this, but A, I live here, and B, there's a certain... Actually, I couldn't remember the reason. It had something to do with the water storage or whatever. But I forget the joke, but anyway, she basically kicks off the water storage, which unfortunately winds up causing the snow to cover the entirety of Ponyville. And Rainbow Dash suddenly gets told by her friends, or at least by Fluttershy, saying she's just going to sleep for the winter. And of course she just constantly just cries on and on and on, just letting it all out, just admitting to defeat. And this Twilight's just like, I don't know just how crying's just gonna help with this. This Applejack's not even crying. Pinkie Pie's just like, She just cries on the inside. It's true. I don't think there ever was, like, a friendship lesson, or at least one that we ever seen. I think they don't do the diaries anymore. Inside, I think we're supposed to learn them now, or at least try to guess the lessons now. But I mean, was the whole diary thing just a thing for season 4 or whatever? I mean, the friendship lesson thing was meant for the princesses. I mean, understandable. The diary thing was for season 4 for the rainbow power, or for the box or whatever. But for the season 5, are we just supposed to learn them directly? Because I believe that the lesson in this one, if I'm to gather this one correctly, is that there are certain things that you just can't hold on to for a certain amount of time. Or something along those lines. I don't know. But Tank with an S for the memory. It's a good episode. Overall, I mean, it's decent. I mean, there are, like, I don't know what to say for this one overall. I mean, there are certain things that I don't know what to say for it. I mean, if I was, I'm not like an animals expert on this, but definitely it's a good one for a person trying to understand maybe hibernation with a bit of slapstick thrown onto it, maybe. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else to say to this episode, but again, we're starting to get back into this. And yet, still again, we're cursed with Discovery Family still playing that same Season 5 premiere over and over and over and over again because some drunkard has no idea what they're playing, has no idea how to air a new ad. But then again, what are your opinions on the episode? Tell me what you thought down in the comments, and I'll see you guys next week for the all-new episode. So long.